Good evening, everyone. This is Thomas the Retro Nerd reviewing the games good or bad. And it's already that time of the year again, my favorite holiday, Halloween, where kids could get to go out trick-or-treating dressing up as their favorite characters, getting the biggest candies out there, but hoping they don't find razor blades. Those damn tricksters. But as an adult, I feel in the mood to do something laid back, watch some great horror movies while playing some horror-themed video games. And I got a good one for you today. Because today we're going to take a look at a video game based off of one of the greatest horror movies of all time. And that, of course, is John Carpenter's Halloween. Why am I not surprised?
You know, I consider this a good coincidence. Not only that the Halloween movie series turns 40 this year, we also got a new movie in theaters. By the way, you should check it out, it's fucking amazing. So I think it's a perfect time to do this video. Released in 1978, it takes place in the fictional land of Haddonfield, Illinois, where a little boy named Michael Myers killed his own sister on Halloween night. Because of his actions, he was sentenced to a mental institution for life. 15 years later, he broke free and started wreaking havoc in Haddonfield. Will Dr. Loomis manage to capture Myers and bring him back? Well, just watch the movie, I'm not telling you. The movie was directed by John Carpenter, who would later do Escape from New York, Big Trouble in Little China, and his own take on The Thing from Another World. Okay, new viewers would think highly that this movie is unoriginal because it runs on cliches. Well, think about it. John Carpenter knows how to use these cliches and make them his own. Jamie Lee Curtis plays Laurie Strode in this movie. She's the daughter of Janet Leigh from Psycho. This promoted Jamie to the status as Scream Queen. It's a fantastic movie to watch around the Halloween time. Much like every horror movie from the late 70s and early 80s, it got sequel upon sequel. I don't want to remind you about Halloween 6.
I would sit around and rant about the movies myself, but I don't talk about movies that much on this show. It's video games that I have more appeal to. So, with the popularity of the Halloween series, there was a video game based off of the first film on the Atari 2600.
Yep. Back then, anything, and I mean anything, could be a video game on Atari. Sadly, the game is rare and expensive because, 1983, the infamous year of video games. Wizard Video Games tried to aim more for the adult market, but failed miserably. It kinda makes sense. Who would have the balls to play this game back then? I don't want to comment on the manual because there's not much to say. But I do want to comment on the cartridge itself. What the fuck? Does this look like a bootleg?
No, it's the real deal. They actually sold it this way. Now, not every cartridge of Halloween looks a lot like this, but as Wizard Video Games was liquidating their inventory, they started doing that to minimize their cost. I mean, this has got to be fucking stupid. How could a video game company be so cheap just to grab a piece of masking tape and a marker to write the name of the game on it?
At least it's orange to keep it with the Halloween theme. Since I couldn't get a physical copy of the game, I'm going to be booting up my emulator to play it from here. It may not be authentic, but what other choice do I have? Well, here it is. This is Halloween on the Atari 2600. I would complain about the graphics and sound, but you guys gotta think. Back in the late 70s and early 80s, this is the limitations of technology we got. You control the babysitter, which we assume is Laurie Strode. Again, that's Jamie Lee Curtis from the movie. You're in this house babysitting a number of kids, and you have to get them from either side of the house. Each time you do, you're rewarded with 675 points.
Why that number? I have no idea.
While saving the kids, Michael Myers appears jabbing his knife trying to kill you. If he kills you, you lose a life, indicating the jack-o'-lanterns on top of the screen. I'm curious, what would happen if he kills one of the kids?
Oh, God! Jesus, 10,000 Christ is unsettling!
As you play through the game, you can manage to go to the top floor. But I rarely do that because this floor has electrical problems. Also, this house is fucking confusing. The grounds are puke green and shit brown. The walls go from blue to hot pink, purple, green, and peach.
Who the fuck decorated this house? Was this some sort of rejected Atari designer just to fuck with the consumer?
While going through the house, you come across this black thing that I think is supposed to be a nightstick or something.
You know, it kind of looks like a... No. I'm not going there.
So you pick it up and it turns into a small green stick.
Why would it completely change its size and shape? It's not making sense anymore.
With this, you could get close to Michael Myers and stab him. I like chasing him because it's fun. Another complaint I have is that when Michael Myers appears, the Halloween theme plays. It's fine for the first few times, but it gets annoying real fast.
Well, that's about it. The only thing left I have to talk about is how you die in this game. And I gotta admit, it's fucking hilarious.
Your head disappears and you squirt pixelated blood out of your neck. What you are seeing here is the world's first head decapitation in video games.
At first it looks amusing for the time, but after 10 minutes of playing this game, you're going to do this deliberately. Alright, that's enough. You know, I've been hearing a lot of stories of how evil this game really is. How it tormented the many lives back in the 80s. Having the dullest graphics, the blandest music. Well, it is Atari because, well, you gotta work with what you had back then. I've heard that what was lying in the actual cartridges at the time was seriously pure evil. But I don't believe in myths.
Hey, Tom, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some supplies really quick. What the hell was that? That's where I was going nuts.
Aw, man! Power surge. Let's check this out. No one's gonna creep out here this time. What is with that guy? I thought it was only in the movies or something. How is this possible? He was standing right here in the... Oh, shit!
Loaded.
boogeyman?
Yeah, I guess it was. What the hell? I could have sworn I just killed him. Where'd he go? Oh, this can't be good.
Fuck this shit. I'm getting back in the house.